Iowa Dream Team REMAX Concepts. I am here with Lydia. Her company is Styled by Lydia, and she is currently staging a home that is going to be listed. It is in Des Moines, and it is a very unique home, and I just absolutely love what she's done with it. So Lydia, tell us a little bit about how you started your company.
Yes, well actually I've always loved interior design. I've always loved putting rooms together, and actually when I was little, when I would go over to my friends' houses, I would have to clean their rooms before playing. I couldn't play in a room that was like not put together well. But anyway, so I've always loved it, and a few years ago I started having friends asking me a lot to help them out with their houses because they liked my house, and so I would just help them like put rooms together and do shelfies for them and stuff. And then I had a friend that actually offered to pay me, and when my husband saw her giving me some cash, he was like, "Hey Lydia," he's like, "why don't you see if you can get your foot in the door with that?" And I had a really great friend who was a realtor, and she just kind of told me about what staging was, and then that's just I started buying inventory. She let me stage a house that her and her husband had flipped, and then it literally, just by leaving my info at houses, it just spreads the word. So,
I love that. Thank you for sharing the story about how you got started.
Of course.
Here's her helper.
Yay, this is Trent, my husband.
I got stuck driving the trailer now and hanging pictures. Nice to meet you
Very
guys.
important jobs.
It is very important, yes.
Okay, so how long have you been doing this?
Yes, we've been doing it about 3.5 years now.
Okay.
Yes.
And then give us what's next for your business. Do you have a dish? Do you have something?
What's really funny actually is I don't. We just roll with it. We're all I roll with it, and we I'll have unique jobs pop up sometimes that come from staging. Like I'll stage a house, and then the person that buys the house sees my info and is like, "Hey Lydia, can you help me set up my new house?" Or I've even had jobs pop up where I've done estate sales for people. I don't want to do that very often because that's a ton of work. So I just kind of am rolling with it and letting it unfold as we go.
Can you tell us, and this I'm asking you this off the top of your head, but what is one of your best maybe testimonials or something that has happened when you've staged a home maybe that wasn't selling? Yes. Or feedback on that situation?
Yes, I actually had a house, right when you asked me that question, I thought it's right away. We had a house that somebody had, it was an outdated house in the Glen Oaks area. So really nice area, gated community, super fancy, but it was just outdated. Mm-hmm. And so I had a realtor that had flipped it. He fixed everything up, and it just sat on the market forever. I think 6 or 7 months, and they were getting no traction. And so he had heard about me, and he's like, "Hey, why don't I just give you a shot? We'll see if staging helps." Literally in 2 weeks it sold, and he kicked himself because he was like, "I should have called you sooner." And it's not a guarantee, it's not but it certainly, staging is going to help your house. When people walk in, they're going to see how to lay it out. They're going to feel welcome. That's a big thing. I think when you walk into an empty house, it can be a little cold and sterile feeling, and I think when you have it set up, it's nice, so the buyers can get an idea of what it would be like to live there.
Absolutely. So I can second that from my position as well. So realtor friends and people who are thinking about selling their homes, definitely reach out to Lydia, see if she's a match for you to work with. From what I've seen, she does excellent work. So
thank you.
Thank you, Lydia.
Yes, you're